Each morning holds this sacred opportunity to direct your life with the power of your thoughts. The words you speak, even silently, have the power to shape your world. And so, I ask you, what are you telling yourself today? Each morning, as the first rays of sunlight touch the earth, you are presented with a gift, a fresh day to create your reality. The world outside may be full of noise, distractions, and challenges, but within you lies the most powerful force you will ever need, your imagination. Imagination is not simply a fleeting daydream, it is the divine tool that allows you to mold your life, to sculpt it with your thoughts and intentions. What you envision within your mind's eye is what you will eventually experience in your physical. It is not enough to simply wish for things. You must recognize and understand that you are the creator of your own reality. The very first thing you must tell yourself each morning is that you are the creator of your reality. Every thought, every belief, and every assumption you hold shapes the world around you. In this realization, you hold the keys to your future. When you fully accept that you are the architect of your life, you can begin to craft it deliberately. You are not a passive observer of your circumstances. You are an active participant. And with this understanding comes immense power. The external world often reflects the inner world. If you wake up and tell yourself that today will be a day full of challenges, it will. If you expect things to go wrong, you will notice every little thing that aligns with that belief. However, when you tell yourself that today is the day you will create the life you desire, you are setting the stage for a different reality. The world around you will begin to reflect your thoughts, your imagination, and your assumptions. This is the core of Neville Goddard's teachings. The idea that your imagination is not just a tool for dreaming, but the very foundation for creating your reality. All and then correct. These are important. He often spoke of the importance of seeing the world not as it appears, but as it can be through the eyes of your imagination. Your mind does not distinguish between what is real and what is vividly imagined. When you begin to see yourself as successful, as healthy, as fulfilled, the universe will begin to conspire to bring these visions to life. Every morning when you wake up, take a moment to reflect on what you are imagining. What do you see for yourself today? What are you creating with your thoughts? If you see limitations, lack, or fear, recognize that these are not your true reality, but merely products of your past thinking. They do not need to define you anymore. You have the power to rewrite the script, to imagine a new story. In this moment, decide that today will be the day you begin to actively create the life you desire. The most important part of this process is to understand that imagination is not passive. It requires focus, faith, and belief. When you tell yourself that you are the creator of your reality, you must also commit to living as if it is true. This is where the power of your inner belief comes into play. Your imagination becomes your reality when you assume that the life you desire is already yours. So, by taking this assumption to heart, you align yourself with the vibration of your desires, and the world starts to shift in response. Do not wait for things to happen before you believe they are possible. In fact, believing is the very key to unlocking your desires. If you wait for external validation or evidence, you may find that the world does not conform to your wishes. But when you assume that you are already living the life you want, when you walk in the fullness of your power as a creator, you begin to see the signs and synchronicities that affirm this belief. You may encounter resistance at first, but remember that your imagination is more powerful than any challenge you face. Trust that the life you are envisioning is coming to fruition. When you see yourself as the creator, you no longer feel powerless in the face of obstacles. You must believe. You must believe. You must believe, as happened at a variety of levels in the universe where things are powerful. You understand that the power to overcome them is within you, and that every moment is an opportunity to mold your future. So as you rise each morning, let this truth settle into your heart. You are the creator of your reality. Your thoughts, your beliefs, and your imagination are the forces that shape the world around you. Embrace this power fully, knowing that every day is a chance to step into the life you've always dreamed of. The reality is yours to create, and it all begins with the thoughts you choose to believe. Every morning as you open your eyes to greet the day, you are given a sacred opportunity to set the tone for your life. You stand at the threshold of the present moment with the power to create your day, your week, your future. But in order to do this, you must understand one essential principle. Your assumptions are the foundation of your reality. When you speak to yourself, when you tell yourself who you are and what you are capable of, you are shaping your world. This is the core of Neville Goddard's teaching, the law of assumption. It is not about waiting for external circumstances to change before you can feel good about your life. It is about assuming that the best version of your life is already unfolding, regardless of what you see in the external world. Imagine for a moment that you already have everything you desire. How would you feel if your dreams were no longer dreams but your reality? The law of assumption teaches that when you assume that your desires have already been fulfilled, you align with the energy of their manifestation. There is no need to prove anything to yourself. The moment you assume the best for yourself, your life begins to shift in profound ways. This does not mean that you ignore what is happening around you. Rather, it means that you begin to see beyond your present circumstances and live from the end, where everything you want is already yours. When you tell yourself each morning that your desires are already true, you are aligning with your higher self, the version of you that already lives the life you dream of. You are not waiting for some future event to occur. You are walking in the belief that it has already happened. This shift in consciousness changes everything. You stop searching for answers outside of yourself and instead begin to realize that everything you need to manifest your dreams is already within you. Your power lies in assuming the feeling of the wish fulfilled. There is a key distinction between wishing for something and assuming that it is already yours. To wish for something is to remain in a state of lack, as if it is something that is always just out of reach. It places the desire outside of you, in a place where you are constantly striving toward it. But to assume the best version of your life as already true is to bring it into the present moment. You live with the feeling that you already have what you desire, and in doing so, you activate the law of assumption. The universe responds to the assumption with the manifestation of those desires. It is not enough to say the words, you must embody them. When you tell yourself that your desires are already true, you must feel the truth of those words. You must step into the assumption of yours. How would you walk, think, and speak if you truly believe that everything you desire is already yours? Would you be anxious, or would you be calm in the knowing that the universe is already working in your favor? Would you second guess your dreams, or would you carry them with unshakable confidence? Living from the end means that you are no longer trying to change your reality with force. Instead, you're assuming the end result of what you wish to see in your life and living in alignment with that. You may not see the evidence right away, but the key is to persist in the assumption. As you continue to assume that your desires are already true, the universe begins to reflect this assumption back to you. Many people make the mistake of waiting for external evidence before they allow themselves to believe that their desires are possible. But this is not how the law of assumption works. You must believe before you see. The external world is simply a mirror of your internal beliefs. So if you change your assumptions about yourself and your life, the external world must change to match. The moment you shift your inner assumption, the circumstances around you will begin to shift as well. When you tell yourself each morning that your desires are already true, you are stepping into a state of faith and trust. You are trusting that the universe or God or whatever higher power you believe in is working behind the scenes to bring your desires to fruition. You do not need to control the how. You need only to assume that it is already done. The law of assumption is about embracing the feeling of the wish fulfilled and walking through life with the knowing that all things are working together for your good. As you wake each morning, make it a habit to assume the best. Tell yourself that the desires of your heart are already on their way. Feel the joy, the peace, and the satisfaction that comes with knowing that your dreams are already a reality. Do not be swayed by the evidence of your senses. Instead, trust in the power of your assumptions, knowing that the universe is responding to your every thought. The law of assumption is not a mere concept. It is a powerful force that can transform your life if you allow it to. Your inner beliefs are the seeds that grow into your outer reality. It is often said that we attract what we are, not what we want. If you want to change the world around you, the first step is to change what you believe about yourself, about your worth, and about your potential. Neville Goddard emphasized the idea that your inner world shapes your external world. What you believe deep down is what you will experience. And so, every morning, as you rise to face the day, remind yourself that the power to shape your life lies in your own beliefs. If you believe that life is full of obstacles, you will encounter them at every turn. If you believe that success is hard to attain, you will find evidence to support that notion. On the other hand, if you believe that you are worthy of everything you desire, if you believe that life is filled with endless possibilities, you will begin to see opportunities and blessings everywhere you look. Your beliefs act as a filter through which you perceive the world. If that filter is clouded by doubt, fear, or negativity, you will only see challenges. But when that filter is clear, when your beliefs are aligned with your highest good, the world becomes a place of abundance and opportunity. The truth is, your beliefs are powerful. They are not just abstract ideas or opinions. They are the force that creates your life. If you believe that you are not worthy of success, you will unconsciously sabotage your efforts and keep yourself from reaching your full potential. If you believe that you are destined for greatness, you will walk through life with a sense of confidence, knowing that the universe is working in your favor. Your inner belief creates your outer reality, and this is a fundamental truth that you must come to understand. When you wake up each morning, ask yourself, what do I believe about myself? What beliefs am I carrying into the day? Are they beliefs that empower me, or do they limit me? If your beliefs are limiting, it's time to shift them. You have the power to change your beliefs at any moment. It starts with the simple act of choosing to believe in your own worth, in your own ability to create the life you desire. You are not bound by your past, by what others have said about you, or by any limitations you may have placed on yourself. You are free to create a new belief system that supports your dreams. One of the most powerful shifts you can make is to believe that you are deserving of everything you desire. Many people struggle with feelings of unworthiness, believing that they are not good enough to receive abundance, love, or success. But this belief is rooted in a lie. You are worthy, not because of anything you have done or haven't done, but because you are alive, you are here, and you are a part of this universe. So the universe is abundant, and it is your birthright to live a life of abundance. The moment you accept this as your truth, your life will begin to reflect that belief. Believing in your worth is not about being arrogant or selfish. It is about recognizing your value as a human being and understanding that you have something unique to offer the world. You do not have to earn your worth through struggle or sacrifice. Your worth is inherent, and when you truly believe this, the world begins to respond in kind. Opportunities, people, and circumstances that align with your beliefs about yourself will begin to flow into your life. As you go through your day, be mindful of the beliefs you are holding in your mind. If a thought arises that contradicts your new belief system, do not entertain it. Replace it with a thought that affirms your worth and your power to create the life you desire. Remember that your inner world is the blueprint for your outer world. When you believe in your own power, you begin to see the evidence of that power in the form of success, abundance, and fulfillment. This is not some abstract theory. It is a practical and tangible truth. Your beliefs are the foundation of your life. If you want to change your reality, you must begin by changing what you believe about yourself and about what is possible for you. Tell yourself every morning that you are worthy of everything you desire. Tell yourself that you are capable, that you are powerful, and that you are deserving of success. These beliefs will transform your life from the inside out. As you believe in your own worth, you will naturally begin to act from a place of confidence and assurance. You will take inspired action toward your goals, knowing that the universe is supporting you every step of the way. Now, your thoughts will no longer be filled with doubt and fear, but with excitement and anticipation for the opportunities that are coming your way. Your beliefs will become your reality, and the life you've always dreamed of will begin to manifest before your eyes. The process of changing your beliefs is not always instant, but it is always possible. Start small. Begin by acknowledging the beliefs that no longer serve you and replace them with new, empowering beliefs. Trust the process. And know that as you shift your inner beliefs, your outer reality will follow suit. It is inevitable. Your inner belief creates your outer reality, and when you believe in your own worth, the world around you will reflect that belief. The life you desire is waiting for you, and it begins with what you choose to believe. Every morning as you wake, you are offered a new opportunity to reflect on who you are and what you deserve in life. The world often tells us that we need to prove ourselves, that we need to earn our place, or that we are only worthy if we meet certain standards. But this is a false narrative. True power comes when you acknowledge that you are inherently worthy of all the good life has to offer. The very act of recognizing your worth is a declaration of self-love and confidence, and it is one of the most transformative practices you can adopt each day And you are worthy of success, abundance, love, and every form of good that you can imagine. This worth is not earned through external validation or achievements. It is your birthright. You are deserving simply because you exist. The universe does not measure your worth based on past failures, mistakes, or limitations. These are simply experiences you've had, not definitions of who you are. Your true essence is filled with boundless potential, and it is this essence that holds your intrinsic worth. In a world where external validation is often sought after, it is crucial to turn inward and recognize that your worth does not depend on anything outside of you. When you tell yourself each morning that you are worthy, you affirm that you do not need to earn love, success, or happiness. These things are yours by divine right. The universe operates on the law of abundance, and when you understand that you are deserving, you align yourself with that abundance. Your belief in your worth is what opens the doors to all that you desire. The concept of worthiness often feels tied to external achievements. Society tends to define worth in terms of what you accomplish, what you have, and how you measure up to others. But the real truth is that you are worthy regardless of your accomplishments or material possessions. Now, back to your question. Your worth does not depend on what you've done in the past, how much you've accumulated, or how others perceive you. Your worth is inherent, and it is something that no one can take away from you. When you adopt this mindset, your life will change. You will stop chasing external validation and will begin to see that everything you desire is already within you. One of the most empowering things you can do for yourself is to acknowledge that you are worthy of greatness. When you believe that you are deserving of success, love, wealth, and happiness, you begin to open yourself up to receiving all of it. Your belief in your worth becomes a magnet for everything that aligns with your highest good. But if you struggle with self-worth, it can feel as though the universe is withholding from you. The truth is, the universe is always ready to bless you with abundance, but it requires you to first recognize that you are deserving. Self-worth is deeply tied to how you treat yourself. The way you speak to yourself, the way you care for your body, the way you set boundaries, and the way you think about your abilities all reflect your level of self-worth. When you believe that you are worthy, you naturally begin to treat yourself with the respect and care that you deserve. But you stop tolerating things that no longer serve you, and you begin to attract the people, situations, and opportunities that reflect your newfound sense of worth. A powerful practice is to tell yourself each morning that you are worthy of success, peace, love, and every good thing that life has to offer. Speak these affirmations as though they are already true, because they are. Every day, as you affirm your worth, you reinforce the belief that you are deserving of everything you desire. And as you do, your actions, your energy, and your mindset begin to align with this belief. You begin to see that you are capable of achieving your goals, of experiencing deep love and connection, and of living a life that exceeds your wildest dreams. Living from a place of self-worth also means letting go of the belief that you must prove yourself to anyone. You do not need to earn approval from others or live according to their standards. To do that means to earn a belief of your own, that your own worth means the one of your own standard. When you truly believe in your worth, you understand that your value is not determined by anyone else's perception of you. You no longer feel the need to seek validation from the outside world. You know that you are enough just as you are. This sense of inner strength allows you to live authentically and fearlessly. You step into the fullness of who you are and embrace the idea that you are worthy of the life you've always dreamed of. As you move through your day, carry this sense of worthiness with you. Let it inform your decisions, your interactions, and your goals. When you truly believe that you are worthy, you will stop settling for less than what you deserve. You will stop second-guessing your desires and will instead begin to pursue them with confidence and clarity. Your belief in your worth will guide you to make choices that are in alignment with your highest good. Never underestimate the power of recognizing your worth. It is the foundation upon which all of your dreams can be built. The moment you accept that you are worthy of love, success, and happiness, you will begin to see your life transform in ways you never imagined. Your world will begin to reflect the truth of who you are, a powerful, deserving being capable of creating the life you desire. Each day presents a new opportunity to create the life you desire. But the key to unlocking this potential lies in your thoughts. What you think about yourself, about your life, and about your future directly influences the path you walk. In the teachings of Neville Goddard, there is a profound truth. The way you think determines the way you experience the world. If you want to transform your reality, it begins with transforming your thoughts. You must believe in the possibility of your dreams, even when the evidence of your senses seems to suggest otherwise. The true power lies in how you see yourself and what you assume to be true about your life. The power of assumption is one of the most potent principles in Neville Goddard's philosophy. It teaches that you do not have to wait for external conditions. Instead, you must assume the end result. The life you desire is already true. When you do this, the external world begins to reflect these assumptions. If you assume that you are successful, that you are abundant, that you are worthy of love, the world around you begins to align with those beliefs. But the key is to assume the best. It is easy to look at what is happening around you and let those circumstances dictate your thoughts and beliefs. But true transformation occurs when you refuse to be swayed by the world around you and instead assume that everything you want is already true. This doesn't mean ignoring the present reality. It simply means choosing to believe that your desired outcome is inevitable, regardless of what you may see in the moment. The external world is always in a state of flux, but your inner world is where your power lies. When you tell yourself that you are already living the life you desire, you activate the creative forces within you. Your thoughts are magnetic, and they begin to attract experiences, people, and circumstances that align with your assumptions. The law of assumption works in all areas of your life, whether it's wealth, health, relationships, or personal growth. It requires that you assume with unwavering faith that your desires are already fulfilled. One of the greatest challenges people face is the gap between what they see in their present reality and the life they desire. It can be difficult to maintain faith in your dreams when the external world seems to suggest otherwise. But Neville Goddard teaches us that it is precisely at this moment, when things appear to be at their worst, that the power of assumption is most effective. You are not bound by your current circumstances. They are not fixed. They are simply a reflection of past thoughts and beliefs. What you see now is merely an echo of your past thinking. And the moment you shift your thinking, you begin to shift your reality. The power of assuming your desired outcome is a practice of trust and surrender. It requires that you believe in the unseen, in the realm of possibility, rather than the evidence that is immediately available to your senses. When you walk through life assuming the best, you begin to feel that the best is already yours. You no longer question or doubt that your dreams are coming to fruition. You trust that the universe is working on your behalf, and your role is simply to maintain the assumption that everything is unfolding in your favor. When you assume the life you desire, you begin to think, speak, and act as though it is already true. And so that might mean many things. But it all means this is not about pretending or faking it. It is about aligning your thoughts and feelings with the reality you wish to experience. If you assume that you are successful, you begin to think like a successful person, act like a successful person, and make decisions that align with success. You begin to exude the energy of someone who is already living their dream life. And this energy naturally attracts the opportunities and experiences that match it. And the practice of assumption requires patience and consistency. It is not enough to assume for a moment and then fall back into old patterns of doubt and fear. The key is to persist in your assumption, even when the external world seems to contradict it. As you continue to assume the end result, you begin to notice subtle shifts in your life. Perhaps an unexpected opportunity will arise, or a relationship will change, or you will begin to feel a sense of peace and confidence that you have not felt before. These are signs that your assumptions are beginning to manifest. The more you assume, the more you will see evidence that your desires are on their way. Your thoughts are not just fleeting moments of imagination. They are powerful creative forces that shape your reality. This will give you your moral, your spiritual, your physical, your bodily, and your emotional resilience. When you assume the best, you create a mental and emotional environment that is aligned with your highest desires. This alignment draws the circumstances, people, and opportunities that will help bring your dreams into being. The process of assumption is one of the most important tools you can use to create a life that reflects your truest desires. When you begin to believe that your dreams are already true, the world begins to adjust accordingly. So, each morning as you rise, remind yourself that the life you desire is already yours. Assume that everything is unfolding perfectly, that you are already successful, abundant, healthy, and fulfilled. Walk through your day with the assumption that everything is working in your favor, and trust that the universe is responding to your thoughts. Keep your focus on the end result and soon enough, the evidence of your assumptions will begin to show up in your reality. So the power is within you to create the life you want. Simply assume that it is already true.